Assalamu alaikum, my name is Fatma Qureshi, and in this video I'm going to show you how to configure a webmail server. So the devices you need are one server, one router, one switch, and two PCs. I have already decided the IP addresses that I'm going to use, and I have already configured the IP addresses and default gateways for these two PCs. So we will start by configuring the router. So click on the router, go to CLI, and then type no, enable, config T, then interface, gigabit Ethernet, and then check which port is this. This is 0/0/0. Okay, so 0/0/0, and then IP address, which is 192.168.1.1, and then its subnet mask 255.0.0.0. Oh, sorry, it's class C IP address, so 255.255.255.0. Now, no shutdown and exit. Now we will do the same for the other port. Interface, gigabit Ethernet 0/0/1, and then IP address, which is 192.168.2.1, and then the subnet mask 255.255.255.0. Then the command no shutdown and exit. So our router has been configured. All the links are up. Now let's move on to the server. Go to desktop, IP configuration, set the IP, which is 192.168.2.2. Now set the default gateway, which is 192. Let's copy this, 192.168.2.1. Okay, now let's see if a message can be sent from the PC to the server. So let's see, the first one will fail. Yes, it has failed. Now this one will also fail, but the other ones will not fail. As you can see, they were successful. So let's move on to the email process. So let's go to the services. Now you go to email, see that these buttons should be on, and now let's set a domain name. So for example, abc.com. Don't forget to click set. Now for example, let's say the user one is student1 and the password is s1. Now click this plus sign to add. Now set the other user, which is student2. Password is s2, and click the plus sign. Now this has been done. Let's move on to setting up the accounts on the student1 PC and student2 PC. So let's go to the email and then set the name, which is student1 in this case, and the email address will be student1@abc.com, and the incoming mail server address will be this one, 192.168.2.2, and will be the same for the outgoing mail server. Now the username is student1 and the password is s1. We will save this information and move on to the next PC, which is student2. go to email, set the name, which is student2, then the email address, which is student2 at the rate abc.com. The server, incoming server and outgoing mail server will be the same. Now set the name, which is student2, and password is s2. Let's type again s2 and then save. So now, in order to see if our webmail server configuration has been successful, let's send a mail from student2 to student1. So let's send it to student1 at abc.com. Subject is test email to student1. This is a test email. And then send. We can see here that sending mail to student1 and with subject test, and the mail server is 192.168.2.2. Now let's see if we have received the mail here. Now as you can see, we have received the mail from student2 at abc.com, and it was received on Saturday, January 9th, 2021. So our configuration is working, and this whole network is working. So I hope you were able to understand how to configure a webmail server. Thank you and have a nice day.